Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eric Langkamp, also known as Tricky Hunter. So, this evening I've got a whole list of items that are really difficult to show. One of which, well, I'll just run down them. First and foremost, um, I now have a room entry or game entry set up here, displaying, that a player has joined the game. The game is then underway at that point. I don't actually have a timer running for turns, so that's another thing that's going to have to be added in. But I'll run things down here down the list and let you know what is in, and then hopefully I'll be able to run through a fight and see a few of them pop up. So let's see. Pilot damage, pilot statistics, pilot heat damage, ammo explosions from heat, engine overheat due to damage. So when an engine takes a single hit, it produces 5 heat. When it takes its second hit, it produces 10 heat each turn. And when it hits the third time, then it's destroyed and put out of commission. Let's see. MP reduction due to heat. Shutdown and restart processes due to heat. Shutdown and unconscious movement and shooting conditions have been applied. Sensors are able to be knocked out. Leg destruction actually has an effect now. Prone actually has effects on the game, and you can actually visibly see the mech that's prone. Skill checks are in place, including large-scale damage. So if you get hit by 20 plus damage, it's possible that you're going to get knocked down. The stand attempt is in place as well. There's actually a button that'll pop up right here. And can't move your mech until opponent mech is in motion. Opponent mech motion is complete, so you're not actually allowed to go through any processes. I found out that was messing things up. Shouldn't slow down the game significantly, and obviously I stated the stand-up button. So there isn't that much left to do. I've actually got melee. The melee portion left to do. I need the way that matches are going to end and leaving matches. I need to adjust the spawn points, and that's pretty much it. Then we've got the demo ready to go. So let me quick get these guys to a point in which you'll notice I can't move them, and there's no, there we go. Alright, there is no button in place for me to be able to move any of these guys. There we go, ranged combat. Let's get a target, select all, and fire. Let's see what damage was done. 20 and 6 and 20 and 5 and 5. So 30 damage was done to that mech. So the possibility it's going to fall down here at the end. Also, that's something else. If your mech is hit with enough damage to make it fall down, it won't happen until the start of the melee phase. And it looks like it was fine. It will announce that. Right arm was just destroyed on this one. Right arm was destroyed. Okay. Looks like it rolled several misses. Okay. And let's see here. Melee phase, which isn't implemented. So you'll just notice that those last two phases zip past really quick. The end phase has been implemented for consciousness checks. There's really nothing else for the end phase. And Chris Reister, also known as Archer, had brought up here about 8 hours ago that those end phases, the heat and end phase, should be automatic. So I went ahead and made it that way. Let's see. So now, movement I don't need, movement, range. Okay, so now you'll see that the right arm weapon is out of commission. So it won't fire, and also this one's out of range, so this will fire and waste the shot. go. Let's see what damage was done. Right arm hunchback was destroyed. And you'll notice only, looks like there was a miss and a hit and a miss because that one was out of range. You'll notice it says an over 10,000 to hit, which is obviously unrealistic. I did that on purpose, by the way. Alright, so let's hit him, and you'll see that there was a miss in there. Rolled a 7. Alright. Several misses. Looks like the left arm was now destroyed. So that means we're out of arm weapons. So we've just got the autocannon now and the small laser. Interestingly enough, it's the arms that are taking the most punishment here. Alright. It looks like we're good there. Alrighty, where are we here? Good to go, good to go. Fire, and perfect, he was knocked down. Okay, so let's get melee out of the way. Movement phase. Alright, looks like he is without his left leg. So it's possible, you can see it's showing the ghost here, so I can actually reposition one space one way or the other. Because he's missing a leg, he's only got one movement point, and he can use that to turn while prone, but that's it. He can't crawl into other spaces. So if he wanted to turn to try and engage, he could, or I can spend that movement point to try and stand up, and he successfully stood up. Now it will say -1 here, and maybe I'll correct that, maybe not. As per the rules of Battletech, you are allowed to make a stand-up attempt even though you don't have enough MP technically to attempt to stand up. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so melee attack. Out of range, damage. It looks, oh, it's out of arc. So it's impossible to hit. So it's going to all miss. And let's finish him off. Boom, he was knocked down and exploded. There you go. So there you go. There's a variety of things. I obviously can't show you everything involved with the bits and pieces here because there is just too many different scenarios to capture in an under 10-minute video. But yes, we've got melee to do yet, the end of match features to do, and the two-player spawn setup. Now, the first version of this game, it looks like it's just going to be these mechs, nothing special. I've got these coded up to be hunchbacks, so none of the 5 that we intend to do as the first mechs in-game. But those are going to be coming soon. So that'll likely be an update within a week as long as I can get the models the way I need them to be able to be represented. So, excuse me. I don't think it'll take too much longer. Possibly tomorrow I might be able to get the melee features in and get this up for you guys by Monday, but it's going to require a lot of testing by my team. So, as always, I'll be on Discord and Facebook tomorrow. If you guys need anything, feel free to comment and let me know what you think about this stuff. And that's about it. So, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later.